Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Dane Flips. I'm Dane. I'm a part-time reseller alongside my full-time job. I go around charity shops, car boots, things that people give me out of the houses, and I see if I can flip it for a profit. I've only been doing YouTube for a short while. That's why I keep introducing myself all the time. And I always say, for anybody that don't know, I do all this out of a caravan that's on my front yard. So I go out, buy all my stuff, process it in the house, and I use the caravan for storage. Now today, I'm going to do a quick sales update with you. I bet 3 or 4 things sell overnight. I have got some pickups to show you that I picked up during the week from the charity shops and stuff like that. But we are going out again today to do a little bit more shopping, so see if we can find any more bargains to move on. So I'll probably stitch 2 or 3 videos together to make it a longer video for you all. It is, like I say, going to be a quick short one today because I've only showed 3 or 4 things. I'm not like one of the bigger ones that you see that do it full time, that also do YouTube full time, where they're doing all the sales through the week and they do all the wrapping on the same day and show you all the. I literally do this when I've got 5 minutes away from work or away from my normal life, do a quick video, wrap my stuff up, get it down to the post office. So, like I said, we're going shopping in a minute. See if I can pick up any more bits, get a bite to eat with the wife and my daughter. And I might as well post these things that I'm going to wrap up while I'm on my way. So anyway, I'm rambling. Let's get into the sales. So I did a video a couple of days ago. You'll have saw I picked this pineapple lamp up, fully working. I paid £3 for it. It's gone on Vinted for a tenner. Quick turnaround, £7 profit. So that's not too bad. So it's decent little profit for £3. That'll be wrapped in a box. Probably put a bag around it, something with a forever bag, just to stop the shade from getting crushed. Try and build a little box around it, box in a box sort of thing. But yeah, £3 into 10. So happy with that. Then I've got the wax melt burner there, the school one. This come out of my daughter's bedroom. I think I paid £1 for it years ago, but I can't remember. So I always say when it's something out of my house that we're just generally getting rid of, I didn't pay anything for it, and it is sold for £6.99 on eBay. So after fees, I'll probably get about a fiver. So something just out of the house, £5. Happy with that. Happy days. This one is already wrapped. I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm not going to show you the other side because it's got the previous label on it. So it is a smart clock. It's one of these sort of C-shaped smart clocks where you put your phone on top of it and it charges your phone. It's an alarm clock, a radio, stuff like that. I sold this before on Vinted, posted it off, and they never come and fetched it. So it got sent back to me. I've never unwrapped it because I can see it's all my original wrapping on there, and it just saves me having to wrap it up again when it's sold. But it did sell for £6 and I paid 2 for it from a charity shop. I've had this months and months and months, well before I started doing my YouTube channel. So yeah, I made a £4 profit on that. Just happy to get rid. And then my last sale from overnight, before I can get it out of the bag, is the crock pot. So yeah, I got given this. I didn't buy it, I actually got given it. It was from my auntie's house, I do believe. I've sold it for £12.99 on eBay. So after fees, I'll probably make about £10.50, £10. So it's £10 free money because somebody's giving it me. I'm happy with that. It's going to need a bit of a wipe down before it goes. You can tell it's been sat in storage a while. It's got some dust on it. But yeah, free £10 there. So happy with that. So yeah, I am going to tack a bit more onto the video, guys, but for now, please give us I always struggle with subscribe. Please give us a like, a subscribe, and give us a follow. Any questions you have for me, I'm quite happy to answer. I've only got 4 subscribers at the minute, not 4, 8 subscribers at the minute, so I don't get a lot of comments or anything like that. But again, I've only just started. I'm hoping people just slowly find the channel, go back to some of my older videos and give them a watch. So I'll see you in part 2. Thanks, guys. Hi guys, and welcome back to Dane Flips. This is part 2 of this video. I did say yesterday I showed you some sales updates yesterday, and I said I was going out doing a bit of shopping, which was true. I did do a bit of shopping. I've got a few pickups from the charity shops. I've got a couple of bits out of the house as well. around this time of year, we always go around the house having a sort of clear out, ready for Christmas. Oh, the dreaded C word, it ain't that long away. So yeah, we've had a quick sort through. We've done the kitchen, we did the front room, and now we're just working our way up the stairs. Then it'll be into mine and my wife's bedroom, into the little girl's bedroom, although she's already had a good go at her. So, and then it'll be into my lad's room. Seems as though they want to get rid of out with the old, ready for him with the new. But anyway, yeah, I'll go through what I picked up. This video is going to be 3 parts. So I'm going to show you what I picked up, and then I'm going to pause the video for a couple of minutes while I pack that away, and then I'm going to come back to you. It'll be like I've never been away, and I'm going to show you what we've sold over the last night and the early hours of this morning. I will update you on one of my videos. I think a couple of videos ago I did moan about eBay sort of withholding my funds because of a returns case. I better ring them again today because that case was meant to be closed today. But apparently because I use Simple Delivery, I still will get my money back. But it is 5 days from the day that they put in the case to send the item back. Which on the actual message, it does say the 23rd. But they said to me, no, it'll be the 24th, so it'll be the early hours tomorrow. So, although it's not a massive amount of money, to some people, it's about 85 quid they've actually taken off of me and holding it until this is shut down. So, to me, £80 a lot of money. That'd pretty much pay for what I've spent at the car boot today, picking up items. They will come at a later video. They in my house getting ready to be processed, cleaned, tested, pictured up, and then they come out here, and then I'll do the video and show you what I picked up. I have said in previous videos I do want to get a GoPro so I can video record myself going around the car boots, and I did get one. I got it from a charity shop, but I took it out with me once, and I had a mount to sort of mount it onto your collar, and it broke. As soon as I got out of the car, it broke. So I hooked it sort of onto a lanyard I had, and within half an hour the battery had died on it. So obviously it's not in good enough nick to do what I wanted to do. I was down the car boot for nearly 2 hours today at the first boot I go to, and then I drove over 20 miles to another car boot, and I was there for a good hour as well. So yeah, it wouldn't be good enough for what I wanted to do. I'm not made of money. I don't pretend to be made of money. I just get by. That sort of item that would cost sort of 150, £200, then the chest straps and stuff like that. It's money I can't really afford to spend on an item like that. But come Christmas, my mum and dad always give me a bit of money. So that's what I'm going to be looking at buying myself Christmas, a GoPro. So when I do go out to the charity shops and stuff like that, people can see what I'm up to. Anyway, let's go into what I've picked up. So this one was from the bottom of my stairs. Like I said, we sorted the stairs out. It was my daughter's. I brought it a while back. It's a Strange Ways jacket. So that's the front. And it's got school patterns on it. And then that's the back of it. So it's all crisscross over. So that I'd expect to pick up about £15 to £20 for second hand. I know these aren't cheap, so it won't be going up for cheap. I'll do my research. It might be a bit more, but I'd like to think I can get £15 on that. Then, I can find the other one. Everything's buried at the side of me. I picked up these Jordans. Nice Jordans there. Quite clean. Size. UK 5.5, so they're a decent women's size shoe. They are original. They've got the Nike there. They've got the tags and the QR code to scan them, so I know they are real. I picked them up in the charity shop yesterday for £5, so I was well chuffed with them. I'd like to think I'd get at least 20 quid for them, possibly even more on eBay, maybe 25. I'm not sure how well they hold the value. I've only ever sold one pair of Jordans on eBay before, and well, they were nearly brand new, and I sold them for 45 quid. These are obviously second hand, but they're very clean second hand, so I'd like to think I could get 20 quid at a minimum for them. Same charity shop, I picked up these women's ankle boots. These are brand new. These have never been worn. The white bits there where I pulled the tags off the bottom, the stickers come off, but yeah, these have never been worn. They're brand new, new look ankle boots. I think they're size 5. do you believe? Can't see very well in here. Yeah, size. Oh no, tell a lie. Sorry, size 6. I paid a £5 for them. I'd like to think I can get 25 quid for them again, maybe 20. We'll have to wait and see. I do cross list, so I put things on eBay and on Vinted. On Vinted, you'd be looking to fetch less for them, but on eBay, they'd fetch more. So I will list them on both, but I'll pick the eBay price, and then that's what I'll put them for on Vinted, and hopefully make the same. But yeah, I'd like to think I can make 15, 20, 25 quid on them. So at least a tenner profit. This is from the bottom of my stairs, so it is a skull walking cane there. I actually brought this for myself a few years back. I had a really bad back at work and I was struggling to walk, so I brought that for me. I still have got a very bad back and I still do struggle to walk, but I've come to realise that hospitals and doctors don't really want to help anybody, so I've just had to get up and carry on. But yeah, I got that from bottom of stairs, so I ain't paid anything for it. I'd like to think I'll get a tenner for that at least. I think they're about 25 quid brand new. I think I got it from down the coast when I went to the coast. But yeah, I've shown these before, or similar ones. So when I went to the charity shop last, I picked up 2 badminton rackets, and when I got them home, I realised that I picked them up and they were both meant to be Yonex. And when I opened one up, it was actually a Carlton bat. So I went back to the charity shop, had another look, and they've actually got the Yonex that belongs in one of my other bags, and the Carlton bat that comes in it actually belongs in this, so they've been mixed up. So I brought this one as well, just so I can make them all 3 complete sets in the right bags. That cost me a £5. Again, anywhere from 20 to 40 quid on them. Yonex are a really good make, depending on condition, and I found that out thanks to watching other resellers. That would be something I'd never pick up in a million years. I'd walk straight past something like that, but because I've seen somebody else get it, doing a bit of research always helps. I'd always say watch other resellers on YouTube, because there's things that you wouldn't necessarily buy, but because you've seen somebody else get it and they've done well on it, it might just make you think twice. And like I said, I brought 3 of these for, let's say, just under 15 quid. I ain't even listed them yet, so I'm quite far behind on my listings. I try and do as many as I can a day, but I've got that much stuff flowing in at the minute that I haven't physically had time to list them all, but I am getting there. Then, same charity shop, I picked up another pair of boots. These are brand new. They're like more like a Wellington sort of boot. They are Xiaomi. Never heard of it. So they're somewhere from China, obviously. They are a size 6 again, but these are brand new. These have never touched the floor. They come in bags and everything. Bags and box, so you can bag them all up. Like I said, I paid a £5 for them. I'm hoping to get at least 20 quid for them. I'm not sure with the brand, but hopefully I might make a decent bit of money. They come in box as well, so that always makes it look better. Then what else did I get? So I picked up this Gremlins. This is from a different charity shop. My mum actually works in a charity shop, so I often pop in there to say hello to her. And I saw this while I was there. It were £1.50. Bit of sort of 90s, well 80s, 90s, early nostalgia there. Paid £1.50 for it. I'd like to think I could get 8 or 9 quid for it. I've done no research on it. I will Google Lens it and then just see what it's worth, or I'll just, look for a similar on eBay and see what they've sold for. But I think at £1.50 my money's safe. I'm not going to show the front of this because it's got a swear word on it and I don't want to get in trouble. But this is a dark romance book. My wife gave it me. It originally cost about 20 quid, I do believe. Excuse me, guys. Thank you for whoever blessed me. Yeah, I think it cost about 20 quid. But yeah, she was looking for a book yesterday and realised I brought it twice. She's got that many. We've started doubling up. So books don't generally sell for a lot. I probably think 4 or 5 quid on that if I'm lucky. Then I've got another item from the bottom of my stairs. So that one says, all you need is love and a French bulldog. It looks like it's something that's been handmade. I brought it for my daughter because we brought her a French Bulldog. It's just been sat at the bottom of the stairs gathering dust. Like I say, we're trying to declutter a bit because our house is absolutely rammed. I can't remember how much I paid for it. I got it off a boot sale. I think I paid like £2 for it, or something like that. But I'd like to think I'll get a tenner for that. Maybe even a little bit more. We'll find out. But something off the bottom of the stairs at free, that's fine. Then we've got this. Just a little elephant statue there. That'll be vintage fodder. It'll probably go for about £2 or £3. Again, it was just an item that was on the bottom of our stairs. We've got a few shelves on our stairs and stuff like that. I did actually buy these a long time ago to sell on, and my daughter pinched them, wore them about twice, and then never bothered. But I believe it was £3 I paid for these a while ago. Obviously, I'll put them down as free because it's one of our personal items. And I can't exactly remember how much I paid for them, but I'd like to think they £15 there, maybe a bit more, because they're not branded or anything, but they are quite good nick, and yeah, they've got the chunky sole on them, stuff like that. Then I've got the Serial Killer DVD box set there. I don't believe DVDs really hold a great lot of value anymore. Saying that, I did sell some Tom and Jerry ones for £8 the other day. I have sold a couple of DVD box sets. I think it's dependent on what it is, but these do tend to sell. They don't sell for great amounts, maybe £10 to £13. So if you can get them for £1, £2, they are worth picking up. People who like the Serial Killer stuff, watch your wives, because they'll be watching that before they go to bed and you've got to sleep next to them. That is a joke if my wife ever watches this. Yes, so I think we paid £2 for it, but my miss said it. She's watched it. It's been under our bed for a long time. So yeah, I'd like to think I can get at least a tenner for that. And following on from my pickups the other day of the dinosaurs, I saw this in this shop. So it is a Jurassic World mixed 3x48 piece puzzles, 4x 100 piece puzzles, and 3x 45, plus 21 3D puzzle pieces. Add pictures to the puzzle scenes. So yeah, I paid £2.50 for that. I like to think there's a tenner in that as well, but we'll find out. Again, a lot of the times when I'm showing you this stuff, I haven't actually researched it. Some of the bits I know the price because I've sold them before, and some of the bits I'm just taking a random guess at, or at least what I think I'd want to get for it. So we'll find out as they sell. My last pickup, this was in the last charity shop of the day. It is Laura Ashley wallpaper. I paid £4 a roll, so I did get 3 rolls of this, all the same pattern, all the same batch number. I have sold a roll of this before, not this pattern, but this brand of wallpaper for nearly £45. So I'm hoping that the 3 together might fetch me at least 100 for 3 rolls of wallpaper. But anybody that knows anything about wallpaper, Laura Ashley is expensive, and depending on the pattern and stuff like that is dependent on how much you get for it. This is Mineria Crimson. So yeah, I paid £12 for them 3 rolls. I'd like to think there's £100 there, easy. I do believe that was my pickup of the day. I was quite buzzing when I found that in the charity shop. Thought, £4 a roll, gimme. And I was trying to search for about 20 rolls of wallpaper to see how many of these ones there were. Luckily, with 3 is a decent amount. You get about 4 drops a roll. So, you know, it'd do a pretty decent sized wall. So more people would probably be interested. I do have another roll of Laura Ashley that I brought previously, along with the other one I sold. That is on my side somewhere. I'm still waiting on a buyer for that, but I think it's harder to sell 1 roll than it is multiple rolls, because obviously, like I say, you get 4 drops off a roll generally around that, and you've got to have a small space to fit it in. Maybe like a couple of alcoves or something like that would be ideal for 1 roll, but at least this will do a decent sized wall, so you know it's more desirable than the other one I've got. But anyway, guys, like I was saying, I'm going to pack all this stuff away. Now I'm going to get all my sales items out, and we'll just quickly go through them. And then later in the day, when I've got 5 minutes, I'm going to splice the last 3 videos together, do a bit of editing, and then it'll be out to you to watch. Anyway, guys, Take care, and I'll see you shortly. Hi guys, I'm back for part 3. I thought I'd try the hand in and out. Don't look too good on the end of the last video, but yeah, hey ho, try new things. Anyway, it's Ross. I'm going to go through my sales. Not a massive haul expense wise of sales, but a bit of bread and butter stuff, you know, just keep the shop ticking over. Say shop, I consider it a shop. Some people might just consider it. I consider this like a little part-time business. You know, some people consider it a hobby. I suppose I consider it that as well. It keeps my mental health in check. But yeah, these are just little bits and bobs that will just keep me ticking over, keep a little bit of money coming in the pot. Like I say, most times it just helps pay some bills. You know, might go a bit towards the holiday if we're a bit short one week. The extra little bit of cash might help put the electric on and stuff like that. I don't make mega money at this. It's just help get by. So my main aim of it is to clear some debts. That's what I really want to do with the money from it. So if anybody would like to buy any of my items to help do that, that'd be great. A few years ago, I had a really, really good, well-paying job. Got made redundant because the company shut. I went to another company working on commission. The money wasn't great. I sort of lived off credit cards and stuff like that, and I ran up a really high bill, and it's took me a lot of years to get it down. I'd like to use the money I get from this to sort of help clear these debts off. I've got 5 or 6 of them, all little different ones, and I'm just going to use the money to help clear these debts off at the minute. That's honestly why I'm doing this as well. Like I say, help pay some bills, go on holidays, bit of stuff like that. Just try and get by. Same as everybody else, really. But anyway, I'm waffling again. You'll notice that I waffle loads when I get talking, and I keep going. I like the sound of my own voice, apparently. So anyway, let's go through some sales. So I've got the Atmosphere women's shoes there. I believe I got them for free. Somebody gave them me. High heels, and I've sold them for, I believe that was £3.50 on eBay. So not a great profit. Obviously, it's free. I'll probably end up with about £3 off of them. Like I say, I'll put the sales up. I do apologise for them a bit off on a few of them on the sales, what they've exactly sold for. But when the picture shows up on the edited version of this, you'll actually see what they've exactly sold for. I'm just going a lot off memory. Then I sold one of these. This is a Harry Potter chest set with a chest figure. I think I paid about £15 for a bag of about 30 of these. I sold a lot to one lady and made about 40 quid off of them. And then I've got about 4 or 5 stragglers that she didn't want. So I've sold that for, I think it was £2.80. They owed me about 50p a book, so I made about £2.30 on them. By the time eBay took the fees, it'll probably be about £2. Again, like I say, these are just bread and butter sales. There's nothing fantastic in them. Then I've sold the Star Wars Trivia. This went on Vinted for £1.80. I've had this about a year. I brought it off the car route thinking I'd make a, 3 or 4, 5 quid off it. I think I paid 50p for it about a year ago, and it sold for £1.80. So I made about a £1.30 profit off Vinted. But again, bread and butter sale. It just keeps ticking over. This one is gone on eBay, I do believe, for about £2.50. I paid £1 for it off a car boot ages ago for my daughter. She didn't want it. It's been sat on my eBay shop for well over a year, I should imagine. I've had it in stock for well over a year. So I've made about £2 after fees on that one. Then we have got Rufus the Moose coming up to Christmas. So this is one of my Christmas items out of the bundle I've been talking about. I worked it out. I got 24 items-ish, but it works out about 90p an item I paid for my Christmas bundle. This one sold for £3.50 on Vinted, so that's pure profit, £3.50. I sold the mailing bag the other day on Vinted for a £5, so that's £8.50. So I'm slowly recouping my money. And the fact is that I haven't actually listed all the Christmas stuff yet. I'm slowly working through it. And then probably my best seller, I paid £2.95 for that from a charity shop, the D&D starter set. And it is sold for 27 quid. So after eBay have put their grubby mitts on my profit, I'll probably end up with about 22 quid. But yeah, like I say, I ranted about eBay the other day. I say Grubby Mitts getting on the fees, pay for the simple delivery. 9 times out of 10, they will side with the seller because we've chose to have simple delivery. So yeah, always go for that if you can. So I probably made about 19, 20 quid on that one. So that's probably my sale of the day, that one. Hopefully, keep the sales coming in. I always say to people to keep listing, keep listing, keep listing, keep refreshing your old listings. I think there's something in the algorithm that if you show that you're active, your listings go to the top, so you're more likely to sell. That's what I believe. It might be a load of faff, but that's what I believe. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. You'll see 3 parts of it. I'm going to splice them all together and give you one decent sized video. Well, thanks for listening for me waffle for by the end of this one, and they've all been put together probably about 25 minutes. It's been a pleasure. If you've got any questions for me, drop them in the comments. I know I've only got a few subscribers at the minute, but I'm expecting that to balloon as soon as people start putting car boots, like I do. That's all I do. I just put car boot on the search bar, and then I watch random YouTubers. Some I like, some I don't like. I'll watch a few episodes and think, well, they don't shop for the sort of stuff I'm interested in. Then I'll look for another one, watch them. My favourite at the minute is Jammy Dodgers, so there's a shout out there for you, Jammy. Yeah, give him a watch. He's really good. I enjoy him. He's just a normal bloke, nice family from what you see a bit on the camera. Good lad, general good lad. Just trying to earn a living for his family and be at home as much as he possibly can. Which is hopefully in a few years where I might be. I might be at the situation where doing this overtakes me working. You never know. One can dream. But anyway, like I say, drop us a comment. I'll waffle on to you in the comments. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe. I'd like to see the subscribers go up a bit sooner. If you could give it a share, give it a subscribe, get me some more viewers, that'd be really nice. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. I'm not doing my hand thing again. It didn't look very good the first time, did it? Take care, guys. Bye-bye.